Have you ever wondered how something as simple and natural as self-care could be a key to better health, reduced stress, and even a longer life? Yes, we're talking about masturbation, an age-old topic that's often whispered about but rarely discussed openly, especially in our golden years. Think back to when you were younger. Conversations about intimacy and self-discovery were often avoided, weren't they? But as we age, it's time to rewrite that narrative. Let's talk about how this natural and healthy act could be an incredible tool for enhancing your well-being, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Did you know that studies have shown regular self-stimulation can improve sleep, lower blood pressure, and even boost your immune system? And yet, so many of us shy away from exploring its benefits because of outdated taboos or misconceptions. In today's video, we're diving deep into the science, the benefits, and yes, even the myths surrounding masturbation. By the end, you'll not only understand how it can transform your health, but you'll also feel empowered to embrace it without guilt or hesitation. Stay with me until the end, because this could be the eye-opening conversation you didn't know you needed. And hey, if you find this helpful, don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who might benefit. Now, let's get started. Let's take a moment to reflect. As we age, life brings its own set of challenges, doesn't it? Physical aches, emotional changes, loneliness, or even the stress of managing health conditions can feel overwhelming. And often intimacy, whether with a partner or with ourselves, is one of the first things to take a back seat. But have you ever stopped to think about why this happens? Maybe you've felt like your body doesn't respond the way it used to, and that's left you feeling disconnected or even frustrated. Or perhaps societal taboos have made you believe that self-pleasure is somehow inappropriate as we grow older. And let's not forget the busy lives many of us lead, even in retirement, whether it's caring for grandchildren, managing finances, or juggling medical appointments. Amid all this, finding time for your own needs can seem impossible. But here's the truth. Neglecting this aspect of self-care has real consequences for your health. When you ignore your body's natural need for intimacy, you might be missing out on a wealth of physical benefits. Did you know that regular masturbation increases blood flow, supports heart health, and even helps with joint pain by releasing endorphins? Without this release, those tensions can build, leading to higher stress levels and in some cases even poor immune function. And it's not just your body that feels the effects, your mind does too. Many seniors face feelings of isolation, especially if they've lost a spouse or find themselves living alone. That lack of connection can snowball into anxiety or even depression. Masturbation, believe it or not, triggers the release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical in your brain. It's like nature's way of giving you a much-needed mood boost. On an emotional level, the stigma surrounding self-pleasure can lead to feelings of guilt or shame, particularly if you were raised to view this as a taboo subject. And for many, this shame creates a barrier to exploring intimacy in a healthy, positive way. Does this sound like you? Have you ever dismissed your own needs because of these lingering beliefs? It's time to change the conversation. Masturbation isn't just something that belongs to the young or those in relationships. It's a form of self-care that's available to all of us, regardless of age, gender, or life circumstances. Think of it as a way to reconnect with your body, rediscover pleasure, and prioritize your own health and happiness. So, let me ask you this. When was the last time you truly listened to what your body needs? Have you ever felt guilty or uncomfortable about embracing this natural part of being human? If you have, you're not alone. But together we can break down those barriers, challenge those outdated myths, and show you why it's never too late to prioritize yourself. Now that we've identified the problem and the impact it can have, let's talk about the science behind it. Because understanding the why is the first step to reclaiming this part of your life. Ready to dive in? Let's explore how something so simple can have such a profound impact on your overall health. Now that we've unpacked the stigma and challenges surrounding self-pleasure, let's dive into the science behind it. Because understanding how something works and why it works is a powerful way to embrace it without guilt or hesitation. Masturbation isn't just a fleeting moment of indulgence, it's actually a deeply beneficial activity that your body and brain are wired to enjoy and thrive from. Point number 1. The brain-body connection. First, let's talk about what happens in your brain when you engage in self-pleasure. When you stimulate yourself, your brain releases a cocktail of chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins. These are your body's natural feel-good messengers. Dopamine boosts feelings of pleasure and reward, while oxytocin, often called the love hormone, fosters relaxation and connection, even if it's just with yourself. Endorphins? They're your body's natural painkillers. Ever noticed how, after a release, you feel lighter, less tense, and maybe even a little sleepy? That's your body hitting the reset button. It's like taking a mini vacation for your mind and body, without ever leaving your home. Point number 2. Physical benefits and natural tune-up. But the benefits don't stop with your brain. Your entire body benefits. Let's start with blood flow. When you're aroused, blood flow increases throughout your body, including your heart and brain. Think of it as a mini cardio workout. This increased circulation can improve heart health, support joint mobility, and even enhance cognitive function by delivering more oxygen to your brain. And here's a surprising fact. Regular orgasms have been linked to improved immune function. A study published in the journal Psychological Reports found that people who engaged in sexual activity, including masturbation, had higher levels of immunoglobulin A protein that helps your immune system fight off colds and infections. So yes, taking care of yourself could literally help you fight off that seasonal sniffle. Point number 3. Mental and emotional well-being. Now let's address the mental and emotional side. For many seniors, stress and loneliness are all too common. Whether it's dealing with the loss of a partner, managing health concerns, or navigating life changes, these emotions can weigh heavily on your mental health. This is where masturbation can act as a form of emotional self-care. By releasing oxytocin and lowering cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, it can create a sense of calm and well-being. Some experts even compare it to meditation, as it allows you to focus on the present moment, tune into your body, and let go of worries, even if just for a little while. Point number 4. Hormonal health and sleep. Let's not forget the impact on your hormones. As we age, our hormone levels naturally shift, which can lead to challenges like low libido, sleep disturbances, or mood swings. The good news? Regular sexual activity, including masturbation, can help balance hormones like testosterone and estrogen, which are vital for maintaining energy, bone health, and overall vitality. And speaking of sleep, how often have you struggled to drift off at night? Masturbation promotes the release of prolactin, a hormone that helps you feel relaxed and sleepy after an orgasm. So instead of tossing and turning, consider this natural remedy to help you catch those much-needed Zs. Point number 5. The pelvic floor connection. Here's a lesser-known benefit. Masturbation strengthens your pelvic floor muscles. These are the muscles that support your bladder, bowel, and reproductive organs. For seniors, maintaining a strong pelvic floor is crucial, as it can help prevent issues like incontinence or pelvic discomfort. Think of masturbation as a gentle, pleasurable workout for these often overlooked muscles, one that doesn't require a gym membership. Point number 6. Expert opinions and studies. Still unsure? Let's turn to the experts. Dr. Lauren Stryker, a professor of obstetrics and gynecology at Northwestern University, has emphasized that self-pleasure is a healthy, normal part of aging. According to her, it's not just about pleasure. It's also about maintaining vaginal health in women and prostate health in men. Another study published in the British Journal of Urology International found that men who regularly ejaculated were less likely to develop prostate cancer. The researchers believe this is because ejaculation helps flush out toxins and reduce inflammation in the prostate. For women, regular orgasms can improve vaginal lubrication and elasticity, which are important for comfort and health as we age. Point number 7. Addressing the elephant in the room. Shame. Now let's take a moment to address a big barrier for many people: shame. If you've been told your whole life that masturbation is wrong, it's understandable that embracing it now might feel uncomfortable. But here's the truth. There's nothing wrong with exploring your body or prioritizing your own pleasure. In fact, it's one of the simplest ways to practice self-love and self-care. Think of it this way. You wouldn't skip brushing your teeth or taking your medication, right? Those are essential parts of maintaining your health. Masturbation is no different. It's a natural, healthy way to keep your body and mind in balance. Point number 8. Breaking down the science. So why does masturbation feel so powerful? It's because it taps into the very core of how our bodies are designed. It's a primal, universal human experience that connects us to ourselves in a way that nothing else can. And here's the best part. It's accessible to everyone. You don't need a partner, special equipment, or even a lot of time. It's your body, your rules, and your health. Now that we've explored the incredible science behind this topic, you might be wondering, how do I integrate this into my life in a way that feels comfortable and empowering? What are the practical steps to reap these benefits, and how do I overcome any lingering hesitations? Don't worry, we're about to dive into all that and more in the next section. Stick around, because the best is yet to come. Now that we understand the science and benefits of masturbation, it's time to talk about how to incorporate it into your life in a way that feels empowering, natural, and beneficial. This isn't just about a physical act. It's about reclaiming your health, happiness, and sense of self. So, let's dive into 5 actionable tips to help you embrace this practice with confidence and ease. Point number 1. Create a comfortable and private environment. First things first, comfort and privacy are key. To truly relax and enjoy the experience, you need a space where you feel safe and uninterrupted. This could be your bedroom, a quiet corner of your home, or even during a relaxing bath. Think about adding elements that enhance the atmosphere, like dim lighting, soft music, or even a scented candle. These small touches can create a calming, sensual environment that helps you connect with yourself. Imagine this. It's the end of a long day. You draw a warm bath, add a few drops of lavender oil, and let the soothing water wash away your stress. In this moment, you're not just engaging in self-pleasure, you're giving yourself the gift of self-care and relaxation. Creating a comfortable environment helps you unwind, reduces stress, and allows you to focus entirely on yourself without distractions. This can also make the experience more enjoyable and fulfilling. Point number 2. Get to know your body. One of the most empowering things you can do is take time to understand your body. As we age, our bodies change, and what worked for us in our younger years might not feel the same now. That's okay. It's an opportunity to rediscover what brings you joy and comfort. Take a moment to explore what feels good for you. This might mean experimenting with touch, using a lubricant to enhance comfort, or trying different positions. Don't rush. This is about listening to your body and learning what it needs. Let's say you've noticed some dryness, which is common for many women as they age. Using a high-quality water-based lubricant can make all the difference, turning an uncomfortable experience into a pleasurable one. For men, taking time to focus on slow, intentional touch can help enhance sensitivity and build a deeper connection with your body. Getting to know your body helps you build confidence and eliminates frustration. It also allows you to fully embrace the physical and emotional benefits of self-pleasure. Point number 3. Make it part of your self-care. Routine. Self-care isn't just about bubble baths or a good book. It's about taking care of all aspects of your well-being, including intimacy. By incorporating masturbation into your self-care routine, you're prioritizing your own health and happiness. Schedule time for yourself, just like you would for exercise or meditation. It doesn't have to be every day. Once or twice a week is a great starting point. Treat it as a moment to reconnect with yourself, free from distractions or obligations. Picture this. You've had a busy week filled with errands, family commitments, and doctor's appointments. On Sunday morning, you set aside 20 minutes for yourself. You close the door, silence your phone, and focus entirely on you. This simple act leaves you feeling refreshed and recharged for the week ahead. Making self-pleasure a regular part of your routine helps reduce stress, improve sleep, and create a sense of balance in your life. It's a reminder that your needs matter too. Point number 4. Overcome guilt and embrace positivity. For many, the biggest hurdle to enjoying self-pleasure is overcoming feelings of guilt or embarrassment. These emotions often stem from societal taboos or cultural conditioning, but it's important to remind yourself that masturbation is a natural, healthy part of life. Start by reframing your thoughts. Instead of thinking of masturbation as something shameful, view it as an act of self-love. If negative thoughts creep in, challenge them with positive affirmations like, "I deserve to feel good," or "This is a healthy way to care for my body and mind." Imagine you've always felt uncomfortable talking about intimacy due to the way you were raised. Instead of holding on to those beliefs, you decide to educate yourself. You read articles, watch videos like this one, and slowly begin to shift your mindset. Over time, you feel more at ease, knowing that you're doing something that's good for your health. Overcoming guilt allows you to fully enjoy the experience without emotional barriers. This not only enhances your well-being, but also fosters a positive relationship with your body. Point number 5. Explore tools and resources. Finally, don't be afraid to explore tools and resources that can enhance your experience. From lubricants to personal massagers, there are countless products designed to make self-pleasure more enjoyable and accessible. If you're new to this, start simple. A gentle personal massager can be a great way to explore your body in a way that feels non-intimidating. Many companies even design products specifically for seniors, focusing on comfort and ease of use. Let's say you're experiencing arthritis in your hands, making it difficult to engage in self-pleasure. A lightweight, ergonomic massager could be the perfect solution. It reduces strain and allows you to enjoy the experience without discomfort. Using tools not only enhances pleasure, but also makes the experience more accessible for those with physical limitations. It's a way to adapt to your body's needs while still prioritizing your well-being. By implementing these tips, you'll likely notice some incredible changes in your life. You might find yourself sleeping better, feeling more energized, or even experiencing less stress. Over time, these small acts of self-care can lead to big improvements in your overall quality of life. For example, imagine starting your day with 10 minutes of self-pleasure and noticing that your mood feels lighter and more positive throughout the day. Or perhaps, after a few weeks, you realize your body feels more connected and your overall sense of well-being has improved. These aren't just hypothetical scenarios. They're the real, tangible benefits of making self-care a priority. Now that you have practical tools to embrace self-pleasure confidently, let's address some common myths that might still be holding you back. It's time to bust those misconceptions and replace them with facts that will empower you even further. Stay with me. This next part might just surprise you. Let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room: the myths surrounding masturbation. These misconceptions often stem from outdated beliefs, cultural taboos, or a lack of education. Unfortunately, they can create unnecessary shame or hesitation, preventing people from enjoying the health benefits we've discussed. So let's tackle some of the most common myths head-on and replace them with facts. Myth number 1: masturbation is unnatural or immoral. This is perhaps one of the oldest and most pervasive myths. Many of us grew up in environments where discussions about intimacy were avoided or framed as something inappropriate. But here's the truth. Masturbation is a completely natural human experience. It's something that nearly all people engage in at some point in their lives, regardless of age, gender, or cultural background. From a biological perspective, self-pleasure is your body's way of exploring itself and maintaining its functions. Research shows that masturbation is not only natural, but also beneficial for physical and mental health. As Dr. Joycelyn Elders, a former U.S. Surgeon General, famously said, "Masturbation is part of human sexuality and should be taught as a normal part of healthy behavior." Reframing this act as a form of self-care rather than something shameful allows you to embrace it with confidence and without guilt. Myth number 2: masturbation is only for the young. This myth can be especially harmful for seniors. Many people assume that intimacy and sexual pleasure diminish with age, but the reality is quite different. Your need for touch, connection, and pleasure doesn't disappear as you grow older. It evolves. Aging may bring physical changes, but it doesn't mean the end of your sexual health. In fact, staying sexually active, including through self-pleasure, can help maintain hormonal balance, promote better sleep, and improve overall quality of life. A study published in the Journal of Sex Research found that sexual activity, including masturbation, remains a key component of emotional and physical health for older adults. Imagine a senior who believes they're too old for intimacy and has given up on that part of their life. Once they realize the health benefits of self-pleasure, they begin to explore it again and notice improvements in their mood, energy, and even their sense of self-worth. Age is just a number when it comes to self-care and intimacy. It's never too late to prioritize your well-being. Myth number 3: masturbation causes health problems. Another common myth is that masturbation leads to physical issues like fatigue, vision problems, or even infertility. These ideas are entirely unfounded and have been debunked by science many times over. There's no evidence to suggest that masturbation causes any long-term physical harm. In fact, as we've discussed, it has numerous health benefits, from reducing stress to improving heart health and immune function. Claims that it depletes energy or weakens the body are simply myths rooted in misinformation. According to the Mayo Clinic, masturbation is a normal, healthy activity that poses no risks to your overall health. It's one of the safest forms of sexual expression, as it eliminates concerns about STIs or unintended pregnancies while still providing emotional and physical satisfaction. Rather than harming your health, self-pleasure can enhance it, helping you feel more energized, relaxed, and connected to your body. Myth number 4, masturbation is a sign of loneliness or a poor relationship. Many people believe that masturbation is only for those who are single or in unsatisfying relationships, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Self-pleasure is about you, not your relationship status. Even people in happy, healthy relationships engage in self-pleasure as a way to explore their own bodies and meet personal needs. For seniors, it can be an especially important part of maintaining intimacy when a partner is unavailable due to health issues, distance, or other factors. Consider someone whose partner has limited mobility or a health condition that impacts their sexual activity. By embracing self-pleasure, they can maintain their sexual health and emotional well-being without placing pressure on their partner. Masturbation isn't about replacing intimacy, it's about complementing it. It's a way to prioritize self-care while still valuing connection with others. Myth number 5, it's embarrassing to talk about. This final myth is perhaps the hardest to overcome. The idea that masturbation is too taboo to discuss. But the truth is, the more we talk about it, the more we normalize it, and the less shame we feel. Open conversations about self-pleasure can lead to greater awareness, better health outcomes, and less stigma. By discussing this topic openly, we empower ourselves and others to make informed, confident choices about our bodies and well-being. Remember, education is empowerment. Talking about self-pleasure isn't something to shy away from. It's an opportunity to learn, grow, and take charge of your health. By challenging these myths, we can strip away the layers of shame, guilt, and misinformation that have surrounded this topic for far too long. Masturbation is a natural, healthy, and empowering practice that can benefit your body, mind, and spirit. As you let go of these misconceptions, you're opening the door to a more confident, joyful, and fulfilling chapter of your life. Now that we've cleared the air, let's move on to the final part of this journey, a motivational, close to inspire you to embrace these insights with an open heart. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want to take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. We've explored how masturbation isn't just a physical act. It's an empowering form of self-care that nurtures your mind, body, and spirit. It's a natural, healthy practice that offers real benefits, from reducing stress to improving sleep, boosting your mood, and even enhancing your overall well-being. But beyond the science and the tips, what truly matters is how this knowledge can transform your life. This is about giving yourself permission to prioritize you, to embrace your needs, and to let go of any shame or guilt that may have held you back in the past. Let me tell you a short success story. Margaret, a 68-year-old widow, spent years believing that intimacy was something she had to leave behind. She felt embarrassed even thinking about self-pleasure, convinced it wasn't appropriate for someone her age. But one day, she stumbled upon information, just like the insights we've shared here, and decided to take a small step. At first, she felt unsure, but with time, she began to explore her body and embrace this new form of self-care. The change was profound. Margaret noticed she was sleeping better, her anxiety was easing, and she felt more connected to herself than she had in years. She often says, "I didn't just rediscover pleasure, I rediscovered me." Margaret's story isn't unique. It's a reminder that no matter where you are in life, it's never too late to reclaim joy and take charge of your well-being. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's this: your health and happiness matter. Masturbation is more than just an act. It's a gift you give to yourself. It's about honoring your body, listening to your needs, and embracing the full spectrum of what it means to be human. It's also about breaking free from the myths and taboos that may have held you back. By choosing self-care and self-compassion, you're sending yourself a powerful message. I am worth it. So, my friend, as you step into this new chapter, I encourage you to embrace everything we've discussed today. Take small steps, be kind to yourself, and remember that this is your journey. You have the power to improve your health, nurture your spirit, and rediscover the joy that comes from taking care of you. Share this video with someone who might benefit from this message, and let's normalize these conversations together. Remember, you're not alone on this path. I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this video resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content that puts your health and happiness first. And don't forget, you are deserving of care, joy, and love at every stage of life. Until next time, take care and keep shining. Before you go, I want to thank you for taking the time to join me on this important and empowering conversation. If you found this video helpful or enlightening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps spread this message to others who might need to hear it. I'd also love to hear from you. What stood out the most today? Have you ever been held back by some of the myths we talked about? Or maybe you've discovered the benefits of prioritizing your self-care. Whatever it is, share your thoughts, stories, or even your questions in the comments below. Let's create a safe and supportive space for this dialogue. And if you're ready for more content that's designed to uplift, inform, and inspire you, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. There's so much more to explore, and I can't wait to share it all with you. Thank you again for being here. Remember, you're not just watching, you're taking an active step toward prioritizing your health and happiness. Until next time, take care of yourself. You deserve it.